Oh, it's in a very reckless and devil may care sort of way. Speaking of the devil and what he cares about, never actually tried the Devil May Cry games. Never got them. Is it he done? Did you manage to salvage his notes? I knew it. Duran has been digging around here. He's been excavating what could have been the archaeological find of the century. Now I just need to find out where he's been stashing the bones. Thanks, Durcar. You've been a great help. Duran's research touched on one area that intrigues me. Potential link between the Titans and the dinosaurs. J.D. Colley back at the camp is always talking about Titans this and Crystal that. Maybe she'd be interested. Before you report to her, you might want to check out the crystal pylon not far from here. It's up in the cliffs to the west of here. It's got crystals on it, and it always seemed to me that it might have something to do with the Titans. Oh no shit. The Titan power has something to do with Titans. Then again, I think I have the confirmation, but he doesn't. You know. It's dramatic irony. Again, all I can hear is bloody moonlit melody. It's different, it's not the same thing, but a similar style of gubbins. I'm just still thinking about him or helping her down and just smacking her off the ground, just like imagining, like, you know, rugby guy or American football guy running along, just spiking her. I'm just deciding to imagine that's what he did. I've examined it. A closer inspection of the pylon leads you to find a small table containing red, blue, and green crystals arranged in what seems like a specific formation. A large red circle of crystals is flanked on either side by a small circle of blue crystals and another of green crystals. Take careful note of what you see, knowing that someone may very well be interested in hearing about what you found. But we already know the person. Also, 54. Citadulus is a 55 area. I'm surprised I'm not actually, you know, somewhat into Cidalus's 10. I'm nearly there, but I'm nearly done here too. I still have a few quests left, but I'm just shocked that, you know, normally, like, you know, I've basically more levels under my belt by this point. You know, so it's actually really damn surprising. I'll head over to Marshall's stand, and then I'll head up, and then I'll fly up to Mossy Pile, then I'll head up. I may have to stop for a bit in a moo to get a drink. Like I said, the coal's just downstairs, but I'll stop for a sec to get it. I should have brought it up earlier, but I kind of forgot all about it. So, yeah. So, do we still have the notes? No, we don't. But yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. The beastie's bigger than the largest of dragons. Then again, I doubt they've Deathwing scaled. Deathwing was pretty damn large. I'm not sure if he was the largest, how he comes in size though. But, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, so here's another small thorium vein. There we go. We'll mine it from down here, psionically. Beautiful. Okay. I hope you like watching me fight Silitids, folks, because we're gonna get a lot more. A Palin in the west? A relationship between Titans and dinosaurs? This is a lot to take in, Durcar. Really, that's it? Okay. Let's head up north. Actually, let's not go that way. Let's go by fight. I do like the chef / guard captain. It makes sense. A lot of the things you kill here you can eat. We're here to protect gadgets and interests in Ogoro, and that's none of your business. Friendly. Also, actually, you can see a bit there. Shaper's thing. Yeah, it's, you know, all that. You know, this person here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're nearly done with this place. Just have to head up and deal with this bit. Won't be too bad. The Screaming Reaches. Remind me of Sabron's song, Screaming Eagles. Oh yes, I have to beat up these guys, the tar creepers. And then, burning tar. Cool. If you do fire damage to them, you set them on fire. Well, like, you actually ignite them because they're made out of fucking tar. And we scrape it. Yeah, we have to scrape tar from a corpse of a tar elemental. What's this? You're attempting to swim in a pit of tar. Which is freaking insane. If it wasn't for the, you know, bit of Durcar popping out, I wasn't sure if he was still there. Stealth mode. No one can know that I'm here. My god, this takes forever. You know, Durcar is holding its breath admirably well. Despite its beauty, the flower's petals are tougher than leather. My god, that's actually a greatly faster way of getting around. Like, it's disgustingly faster. Seems only sometimes the enemy will ignite. Only sometimes. There we go. Have to do this 5 more times. Okay, it seems only sometimes they get burning tar. Interesting. I noticed that a moment ago, but I needed confirmation. So that's disappointing, because I thought that was kind of cool. Also, I got protector pads. Which look pretty cool. I'd send that over to Palnai. And I did actually do the other TMG on him. There, we have unlocked Lubers. Lower Blackrock Spire. Lower Blackrock Spire is actually one of the places for farming for those lockboxes, I do believe. Though the one I've always heard recommended was Blackrock Depths. The Ring of Law in particular. The Ring of Law is meant to be a very good option. Because if you do the event, then you can go up and pickpocket all the observers. Even if you don't do the event, you can pickpocket them, but if you don't, then they're all neutral. Well, if you do it, then they're all neutral. If you don't, they're all actually quite hostile. So, yeah. Let's keep going for a bit longer. It's getting to 5:45. Might need to stop soon. Water walking doesn't work on the tar. I was hoping it would, but because yeah, it's close enough. But no, it doesn't. I'm not sure whether it'll port it or not. Okay, here's some sparklies. It's you. Hit it. If you keep this up, you actually get some actually reasonable forward momentum. Especially reasonable compared to how slow it is to swim in this shite. Poor Squawky. I'm still broke up over that because, you know, bleeding heart and all that. And you know what? I wasn't going to do it, but let's head up to Marshall's Refuge. His former refuge. Wonder what it was that forced him out. Despite his no, wrong thing. Filled with rations, parchment, and few odd pieces of equipment. Fair few stone guardians just marched up here. Doing this to disturb the investigation protocol. I guess these must have forced him out. Investigation protocol? The Danga's grave. Who the hell's the Danga? Wow. D-A-D-A-N-G-A. I typed it as E-O-W instead of wow. Give me a second. Well, I'm sure EOW is just as great a game, but I'm not interested. Okay, it was a beast. Oh, it was someone's pet Kodo. Apparently, there's actually someone saying there's actually a bit of a typo on the gravestone. Oh, so they fixed it. And this is what the bud petal sprouts are for. You know what? I'll do it. Sturdy mountain, trusted friend. She died shortly after the cataclysm. She always hated loud noises. In lieu of flowers, please drop off a few blood petal sprouts. In life, she loved nothing more. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go do that quest. Yeah, fuck the investigation. Investigate that. Not too cooperative now, are they? Oh, there's an old wanted board. Like, this used to be the quest hub. Then it got moved south. Wonder why she died. I take it she probably didn't die to these guys. If these guys did her in, they wouldn't have had time to bury her. Or even, you know, toss up that little grave. To be honest, I don't think the whole Kodo's in that grave. It would they would have to bury her, you know, ass first. You know? And I know it could be mining these, but I don't care that much. They don't really give too great a reward, and while I know they can give ore, it's such a low drop rate. And that was a miss thing, but it proved my point. You shall not contaminate the investigation site. Contaminate this. But yeah, there you can kind of see what used to be here. Also, JCD used to be in this way, in this cave, which, as you can see, is kind of significant in that it has things of all colors. You will not interfere. Yunu's army. Oh, a guardian stone. Thank you. But as you can see, there is significance here. They're actually pretty non-hostile as long as you don't start beating them up or taking their shit. But yeah, you can see the kind of significance of this place. There's crystals of all three kinds here. This is what What's-Her-Face was studying. You could come back here and find her at the back of the cave. You could get somewhere back here. Get some benefit out of giving her gubbins. Also, you've probably seen this cave model fair few different times. But it certainly looks a fair bit different with all the crystals here. Really throws you off, because I only noticed it now myself. Is it this way? No, it's this way. Figured, but I just couldn't remember. This is certainly a helpful way. You know what, I'll mine them. One for the road. So yeah, we'll go do that. Also, you can see there is some building up top. Just there. Not sure what that's about. I presume these were probably added in Kata. Though I swear there's some rat quests tied in with them. I wish I had some herb tracking right now, because I'm gonna have a bloody hell of a time trying to find all these sprouts. I've only one. I need to find 9 more. I'm just gonna do it for the sake of doing it. Sorry, I'm quite tired. Let's see. Okay, you can get a cockroach there. I can't find any here. Maybe they don't have any here. Monkeys here. Well, gorillas. Close enough. Fungal rock. Close enough to be another reference. We'll try the Royal Gardens. You'd figure over here would have some. And I know I'm taking a detour, but still be. Let us see. I'm just going to see if there's any advice on finding them on Wowhead here. Apparently, according to the person here, there was a there used to be a typo on the grave. They referred to it, referred to the Danga as a he, but it was, it's a lady one. Oh, and one reward to get is the Danga's blessing. Okay, let's see. A lot of people seem pretty broke up that the MP Danga's gone. To be honest, since I don't really remember my quests in Ongoro, I've no real attachment there. But it is sad in principle, but I'm not as beat up as they are. Comments. You can track them with herbalism tracking. Okay. Let's see, there's someone here.